Hi there. We wanted to take just a minute to introduce ourselves. We're hoping that there's going to be quite a few videos that are going to follow this about our adventures in Katie the Travel Turtle. So we thought we'd take a moment to introduce ourselves and tell the backstory of how we got here. My name is Jonathan.
I'm Nancy Lee.
We live in South Carolina. We have two children, Sam Henry, who is 5, and Clara, who is 7. And we decided, in the midst of all of this COVID
Crisis,
shutdown,
pandemic,
mess, whatever you want to call it, that we had to get out. We could not sit and just do nothing in the house all day. We wanted to explore, and we started thinking about ways to do that back in the spring.
So we started the adventure with a tent camp adventure at Ocean Lakes. So we went tent camping for a couple days around Memorial Day, and while the kids loved it and it was a lot of fun, we kind of decided maybe we needed something with a bathroom, something with a real mattress,
something with insulation so that you don't hear the neighbors at 10 o'clock at night when you're trying to put your children out. We thought about it hard, and we happened to have we received a blessing earlier in the year from my grandmother Kraft, who passed away, and we received some blessings from her and decided that maybe we could take a portion of that and put it toward something that we could enjoy for the summer.
Well, and we might have gone on a big family vacation or something with that, but we wanted to do something that was memory making.
Right.
And this actually just kind of afforded us an opportunity to make a lot of memories and not just one big exciting one.
So we came back from tent camping at Ocean Lakes, and just so happened a friend of ours on Facebook had put this particular camper up for sale. Her husband had lived in it for a little while, his last duty station in the Air Force, and he decided he did not want to travel in it any longer, so they wanted to get rid of it. It worked perfectly for us. We're going to give a quick tour here in a little bit, and you can see why. It just worked.
It was definitely one of those things that I was like, God's just going to have to make all the little bits and pieces work out. And we walked in, and I was, oh, I like the way that looks, and oh, I like the pantry space there, and oh, it has bunk beds, but like the way it is here, and it really just checked all the boxes of opportunity for us, and works to fit our family, and even as our children grow, not as our family grows, but as our children grow up.
So a quick story about why it's called Katie the Travel Turtle. Our daughter loved the idea that a turtle carries us home with it. So she instantly loved the idea of a travel turtle. We were struggling. We wanted to put my grandma Kraft's name in it somehow, some way. We really weren't sure how to fit it in. And then we got the license plate from the state of South Carolina. And campers received the designation on the license plate of KT. So we decided to call it the Kraft Trailer. Katie the Travel Turtle.
Yep.
So that's how we got the name. We're going to do a quick walk around now to see what the outside looks like. We'll come back and check out what it's like on the inside. Alright, we're going to do a quick walk around of the camper, Katie the camper. It's a Grey Wolf by Cherokee. If you come to the front where the propane and batteries are, I did add a second battery just in case. Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Water heaters in the front. Come around to the slide out where there's the love seat. You can see the storage underneath the love seat. Here's the banquette. The storage under the banquette is the accessible inside. Come around here to the hookups, water, electrical, outdoor shower, sewer. Nice big storage space underneath the bunks. That's where I keep all the hoses and electrical. Come back around here to the back. You see we have a fold down rack. There used to have a spare tire mounted right there. I put it under the bed so that we can hopefully put that down and put bicycles on it. Notice the KT in the license plate. It's Katie. The reason the ladder's there is I just added the stickers to some of the campsites we've been to. Here's one of the big reasons, the selling points for us, this door going into the bathroom. If you're at the beach, the kids can run straight in there to the bath rather than getting sand throughout the camper. So you have speakers, a place to put a TV out here. We don't have a TV anywhere in here right now, but could, I guess. And finally, the last storage space goes underneath the bed in the front. Nice long storage for putting the tall things. And this is Katie.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. Come on in.
This is Katie the Travel Turtle.
As Jay-Z will tell you, he does all the outside stuff, and I've kind of been responsible for the inside. So I'll give you a quick tour. We have a love seat that does fold out. We have not had to use that yet. We do have a nice curved banquette that we play a lot of games on. We try to eat, I prefer to eat as many meals as possible outside. But we do have to, have a rain delay plan. But we do play a lot of games and a lot of things. One of the reasons specifically that this trailer worked well for us is that it does have 2 double bed bunks. And so the second one might be a little harder to see, and they actually are in pretty good shape right now. They got a lot of Legos and sleeping bags and things, but as our kids grow, right now at 5 and 7, they can sleep and play here. They both can get up in there together. One of the other things that, of course, the children love that. One of the things I really liked was that this camper actually did have a fair amount of storage. So we've got a really decent pantry space that we utilize. We also have a ton of space under the banquette, which this one, we have all of the games and toys that we have for the kids. We have outside toys in the other one because we like to keep them entertained and playing outside. One of the things we do not have in the camper, you might notice, we might eventually have, but we don't have right now, is a television. I have put my foot down, don't want television. We came to enjoy each other and to do stuff outside. That may change if there happens to be football. One of the other big selling points to me for the camper, we have a bathroom, but what you might notice that you don't see very often in bathrooms is a tub. Our children are still small enough. They don't love taking a shower. They've gotten a little bit more used to having that option of getting sprayed down in the shower. But we do have a tub. I can soak them in the tub. The other thing I do with that is dump all the dirty laundry in at the end of a trip. So everything can go in there. We do have a door from the bathroom outside, so we can just access all the dirties and bring them inside. Because we are weekend, I call us weekend non-warriors. We don't do a whole lot of worrying, but we do do a full weekend. I will show you. We do have a full kitchen, gas burner, all the things. My husband does all the cooking. Very fortunate in that regard, so I don't know all the details of the stove and all that. But we do have a master suite. I'll just say master bedroom on this side. So we do have a full queen bed on this side with sliding doors that do give us some privacy. Lots and lots of storage capacity for clothes for the kids, and that keeps us from having any kind of duffels. All of our clothes store in there for the weekend. Now, if we were, going to live in it for longer term, we'd have to come up with a little few more solutions. But right now, we just keep it simple and keep all of our clothes in there. We do have a ton of storage underneath the bed, flips up, and then we've got our lounge chairs and some other fan, different things like that. There's storage under the children's beds, and there's a ton of outdoor storage, I'm sure, that Jonathan's covered in his walk around. But we've been very fortunate to have Katie and to have, I think we just finished our 4th trip. We've got several booked. We've got a couple more coming up, and you'll get to see all about that.
Since we've gotten Katie, the predominant place we've gone has been South Carolina state parks. As we've traveled around the state and explored these parks, we've realized there's a lot of beauty here, and we want to try and see as much of it as we can with the kids. But we also realize that besides the website, there's not a lot of other information about our state parks out there in one place. Most people will wind up going on Facebook and some groups asking about it. I'm interested in site number such and such at this campground, or I'm thinking about going here next summer. What do y'all think? So what we decided to do is try and document our journey. We're going to share what we've learned. We're going to share the experiences, share the pros and the cons, The check-in procedures. Every place has a different check-in procedure, so we're going to talk about that so that if you're going to these parks, you can have an expectation of what to see. We're also going to talk a little bit about what happens outside of the park, maybe the cities that are nearby, if there's any sort of events that you make sure you want to catch. So I hope you subscribe. I hope this is going to be something you're interested in and you want to come back and check out our videos.